Hey, y'all, and welcome to the Quiet is Kept podcast. I'm your host, Shawnti Refuge, and I am so glad that you are here. So, today's episode, we are talking about the strong Black woman. That's it, strong Black woman. Yeah, I know that's a myth, right? So, don't get me wrong, strength is beautiful, but somewhere along the way, we were taught that being strong means carrying everything on our backs alone, suffering in silence, and never admitting when we need help. Baby, that ain't strength. That is survival mode. And we deserve more than just surviving. Let me say that again. That's survival mode. And we deserve more than just surviving. So, where did this idea even come from? Like the strong Black woman. Where did that come from? Historically, Black women have had to be resilient during slavery, segregation, and even in today's society where we often face discrimination in workplaces, healthcare, and even in our personal relationships. But the expectation that we should be unbreakable is exhausting. Now, research from the American Psychological Association shows that Black women suffer from higher rates of stress related health issues, largely due to the pressure to always be the strong one. Baby, I remember a time when I was juggling work, family, and my mental health, and I refused to ask for help. I thought that admitting I was struggling was a sign of weakness. And it wasn't until I reached my breaking point that I realized true strength is knowing when to rest, knowing when to say no, and knowing when to prioritize yourself. But see, I had to learn it the hard way. That's why I'm on here talking to y'all. So you won't have to learn the way I did. If you don't know my story, I had a nervous breakdown back in 2018. And back then, I didn't know that's what I was having. All I knew is that I had lost all control of my emotions. Like whatever emotion came out, that's what you was getting. And that was that. I couldn't turn it off and on. I couldn't stop myself. It's like I was sitting outside of my body watching myself cut up. And when I tell you I was cutting up, baby, I was cussing you out. I was crying, withdrawn, sad, sleeping, eating. I was doing the most. But I didn't know I was having a nervous breakdown. So I'll get a little bit more into my story later. But I really want y'all to read it in my book, Quiet is Kept, available where all books are sold. So now I'm going to give you some journaling prompts. What does being strong mean to me? When was the last time I felt emotionally exhausted? And what led to that moment? How can I redefine strength in a way that includes self-care and rest? So those are your journal prompts. Now, sis, strength isn't just about endurance. It's about knowing your limits and honoring them. So let's redefine what it means to be strong together. I'm Shawnti Refuge, your certified mental health coach, mental health advocate, keynote speaker, and author of the best-selling book, Quiet as Kept. Until next time.